I think from a Hearts point of view, you've just got to. I think regardless of how it ends, it's just been an unbelievable season for the club, and it would be absolutely heartbreaking. Excuse the pun. If it didn't go their way, but I think after a bit of time, the fans would just. I mean, the season has been absolutely amazing. I've enjoyed every minute. I've been so lucky to be at a lot of the games, commentating a lot of the games. But as you said, and you rightly said, and I was watching them yesterday, every time the camera went on to Martin O'Neill, and I just thought, this wee guy.
It's poker face, isn't it?
70-odd-year-old, the Adidas lime tracksuit, black and lime green tracksuit on, the Copa Mundials, the chance of going and doing a double. I mean, he is a god anyway at Celtic, and rightly so, but I mean, don't be kidded, right? And if you're a Celtic fan, if you're an honest Celtic fan, and I think majority of them would agree with me here, the reason why they're in the position they're in is because of him. Fact. His man management at his age to be able to do what he's done, to get Celtic to this stage of the season, the last week, to put in the performance, go a goal down yesterday, put in the performance that they did, is nothing short of remarkable. So, I mean, everything's set up to, as you said, for it to be an amazing night on Wednesday. Tough game for them away to Motherwell. And then we'll see what Hearts can do against Falkirk, which will be a tough game as well. And then we get into Saturday at 12:30. And I mean, if it does go down to the last game of the season, I don't even know how I'll feel Saturday morning.
Oh, we should say that, Keith, because John in the comments says Motherwell are the biggest threat to Celtic win the league. Hearts could win the league on Wednesday.
I think I'm speaking for you here, Ryan. I think from a Hearts perspective, that is the dream scenario. Yeah. And then you can just go to Celtic Park on the final day and enjoy yourself.
Guard of honour.
Get the guard of honour and all that.
I think the only worry for me just now is the fact that I know Welsh will not be able to play. Is McGinn still injured, or is he going to come back? Big blow if that's the two of them missing. The manager, the saving grace is probably everybody's tipping the Motherwell manager to end up at Celtic, so he'll want to put in a good performance just to
deny them the title.
To rubber stamp how good he is, so that he's then saying, "Yeah, I definitely am your man for next season." But that aside, listen, Motherwell are a really good side. I mean, people looked at it as if Hearts dropped 2 points the other night there. It's a point gain for me. Like, it was a difficult place to go. They're a good team. They've been great this year. So it'll be a difficult game for Celtic. And obviously, as you said, Keith, the ideal situation would be that if Motherwell could take 3 points off Celtic and then Hearts can go and beat Falkirk. I mean, for them, that would be the dream, obviously. Yeah, I mean, for them to be able to do that at Tynecastle, lift the trophy at Tynecastle. But, I mean, I don't, the way the league's gone this year, the way everything's gone this year, I just get this feeling it'll 100% go to Saturday at 12:30.
This season, this campaign, it has to build to the ultimate crescendo, doesn't it? Because
it just cannot end on Wednesday night. I think we all just understand that it can, and it probably won't.
We've got, you see there in the comments, Mark says Ryan, Motherwell beat Celtic before without Welsh. Gianni, our old pal Gianni, says Welsh wouldn't try anyway. Although John points out,
I think there was a heavy Wilfred Nonce factor involved in that, was there not?
Very heavy, aye. Yeah. But John points out Halkett's out in a big miss. That's the one for me, Ryan. That's Craig Halkett being out.
I'm gutted for him. Do you know what? I'm gutted. As soon as he went down and you saw him grabbing his Achilles, it was the first thing I thought about. I just thought, please just let that be the calf, just above the Achilles. And then obviously the news filters through that it's an Achilles injury, and then hearing a bit more news yesterday that they reckon it's going to be 12 months. I mean, I'm on a personal level, I'm just devastated for him, because I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago after one of the games at Tynecastle and just applauded him, and how he's done this season. He looks like a totally different player. He came back fit, strong. He has been absolutely outstanding. And I actually said to him, I genuinely hope he gets on the plane for the World Cup because I think he deserves it.
He really should have been going to the World Cup, really. I know Steve Clark's loyal to players.
I thought he should have been in the last squad. I really do.
Yeah.
I think he's been the best central defender in Scottish football this season.
Aye.
It's a blow,
week by week basis.
It's just a blow in general for him. It's a blow in general for Hearts. I think you could see that in Dell when he was doing his interview. I know he was disappointed at the penalty decision, but I think when he was speaking about Craig, you could actually see that he was genuinely gutted. So it's a big miss. But as I said to Keith this afternoon, any time, and the reason why Hearts are in this position ain't just because of 3 or 4 players. Anytime that any players came in, Jamie McCart, I've spoke about him plenty, has came in at numerous times, done amazing. Blair Spittle against Rangers comes in, does great. Frankie Kent, whenever he's been called upon, has done great. So, listen, the way Frankie, who probably will be, you'll just need to look at it, is Frankie can now go and help the team get over the line and win a title, and he can play a massive big part in this. So, he's more than capable of doing that, but ultimately, obviously, Craig will be a massive miss. And Mark Leonard as well. I don't think we spoke about it, Keith. He'll probably not be as big a miss as Craig because Cammy Devlin's there. But yeah, a big blow for both the players.
See, just going back to the original question, Keith, are you still on your big
question?
Are you on your big maroon horse?
Say yes.
I'm not going to jump horses halfway through the race, Dan, or in the final stretches of the race. No, of course, I did. I've been with Hearts for quite a while now. I've felt that probably they deserve this title, and you know something, that's a difficult word to use. Deserve. They'll either get there under their own steam and on merit, or they won't. And if Celtic get there, then they'll deserve it, because at the end of the day, the team that wins the titles is, they've not done it by default. And what Martin O'Neill is doing at Celtic it almost defies belief. I mean, I know the word miracles thrown around, and I don't buy into that, because this is Celtic after all. It's a team that's won 14 out of the last 15 titles. By far and away the strongest team in the land, the richest club in the land. For all these reasons, you can't say it's a miraculous thing that Martin O'Neill's doing. But you can just stand back and fully admire the job that he is doing, putting this together. Ryan absolutely nails it when he talks about man management. He has come in, dragged Celtic up off the floor, not once, but twice, and he continues to find a way to win matches. It's been extraordinary. And this is the incredible bit of this, because from a Celtic perspective, and Ryan touches on this in his call, from a Celtic perspective, this is one of the greatest stories of all time. If Martin O'Neill can triumph at the end, on the last day, at Celtic Park, win the title, and then go on and play against Neil Lennon and Fairland to make it a potential league and cup double. That's, I mean, if you'd even thought about suggesting that back at the start of this season, you'd have been carted away. People would have looked at you funny. But that's where this incredible Martin O'Neill storyline is headed. And that is, from a Celtic perspective, it's one of the all-time great stories. But from the other side of the coin is, the whole world is looking at our league right now, and it's not because Celtic might win the title. Celtic always win the title. The whole world's looking at our league right now because of what Hearts have been doing. And, there's an element to that the Hearts story trumps the Martin O'Neill story. If Hearts can do this, just on the basis that it's something that's not been done in 4 decades. It's astonishing. And I think the reason that, there's people talking about journalists from all over Europe and beyond trying to get interviews from the Hearts, contacting the Hearts PR department, looking to try and get interviews, because this story has captured the imagination of people all around the planet. It is of staggering scale. And that's why, that's why I wouldn't want to be in Ryan's shoes right now. My guts would be all over the shop.
Is